with Vacation Club Loans, and I'm here with Katie, and we are so excited. We've had an amazing day. So it
So
is
fun.
it is opening day, the grand opening for Disney's Polynesian. We are in the Island Tower. It is the brand new resort here, and we've had quite a good time.
Yeah, gotta say and we'll go through everything, but I will say so far my favorite thing was probably the outside bar. I'll say
Oh,
as we
yeah.
go. Yeah.
Well, the terraces were fantastic.
Oh,
So,
true.
just to give you a
Yeah.
little background, this is actually the fourth expansion that Disney has done to the Polynesian resort, which kind of speaks volumes because that's
Yeah.
just explains, it kind of shows you
Growing.
how many people love this resort. It's one of my favorite properties here at DVC because the whole Polynesian vibe and the tropical, like that theme, immersive experience. It's just so cool. So, anyway, they've expanded 4 times. This is the fourth one. They've added the tower. It's over 200 rooms. And what I'm super excited about is the legacy Polynesian resort
Yeah.
only had studio villas. So that doesn't supersonic work for my family. We like to stay in the 1 bedrooms because we're normally 5, 6, or 7 people. They do have the bungalows, which are 2 bedrooms, but it takes a lot of points.
Big chunk of points. What, it was 121 last year when we did it?
Yeah,
So
121 points for the one night. So we don't normally stay there. But anyway, now they have added the 1 bedrooms and the 2 bedrooms today and some really cool features.
Yeah, super. Honestly, and we'll just start with when you arrive, obviously the first thing you see is the lobby. So one thing, yes, we're live, like Debbie and I are live right now. But one thing we didn't want to do is carry around the camera live while we were around real people that exist in the real world. Because I've actually been caught up in somebody's Disney influencer live, and I was really uncomfortable. I didn't know what I could say or couldn't say. I was trapped on a bus with a live person. So we have some pre-recorded stuff of the lobby and everything that we saw today. So that's what we're going to be showing you. So this is the lobby. So this is looking from the second floor of the lobby. I don't know what those green things are, but they're gorgeous. So the whole lobby, really, really big. This morning when I got here, we got here at about 8:30 or 9. There was a lot of, the lobby itself wasn't super busy, but there was some stuff going on. For example, this was a chief from the Polynesian Islands actually came in and blessed the tower. So that was really cool. I just happened to be walking out of the elevator and saw it. So that was awesome to see. But the lobby in general with the artwork and everything else is just gorgeous. So of course, it's brand new. They pulled out all the stops, really. Everything is so, so, so pretty. The artwork, so much of the artwork was designed and made by native islanders from the Polynesian islands. So I believe, so this whole mural is 2 stories tall. So you see you've got some Moana stuff. So we have Te Fiti, we have Moana's, we moved over to the other one, but another mural, the artwork is so gorgeous. A lot of the stuff was, I believe I was talking to somebody in the lobby and they said that that mural was actually, right, it was hand carved. Sorry, we have Kaylee over here helping us on production. But so yeah, hand carved. It's 2 stories tall. There's lots of hidden Mickeys. Well, okay, so I was told that there was a lot of hidden Minnies and Mickeys in the wall. I found one hidden Minnie. I haven't found anything else. I was probably standing in front of that 2-story mural I was here alone a lot today, so for probably about 25 minutes. And I'm just
Where are they at?
looking, and I've only found one hidden Minnie, which once I found it I was so obvious, but I haven't found any others. So if you find any others or let me know, because it's really stumped me.
I've seen 3 in the room, so I haven't.
Oh yeah, we got 3 on the room. Yeah, but that mural, gorgeous, all hand done. A lot of the artwork was done, like I said, by artists that are native to the islands, which is really, really cool. So we spent a lot of time in the lobby today just talking to cast members and getting little what's that and what's that, and so they were telling us about it. I was half half tempted to like turn on my microphone to record what they were saying so I could remember everything. But as with every Disney resort lobby, there's so much stuff in it. But this one, a lot of natural lighting, very open,
Yes.
very big. Like if you were to compare this to like Wilderness Lodge, it's like completely natural lighting, everything gorgeous, beautiful. And then Wilderness Lodge, obviously still gorgeous, beautiful, but a lot more
Very
cozy
woodsy.
cabin. Yeah. So pretty. And if you aren't staying in the tower, you can obviously still go into the lobby. They're not going to tackle you or anything, but you just can't go to any of the upper floors. So we had our room key, and we've been, even with the room key, getting through the elevators is a bit of a fight just to get it to actually whatever.
Yeah, and the
but
lobby here is similar to the Riviera Resort, where they don't actually have a front desk.
yeah, there's no front desk.
So when you walk into the lobby, like you've seen on that little clip right there, they have cast members with the iPad.
Yeah.
So if you have any questions, they're there to check you in and help you and assist you and everything, but there's no actual front desk. So it's a
Yeah.
very open space. There's a lot of greenery, a lot of lush landscaping like they have at the big ceremonial house that we're used to over in the Polynesian.
Oh, we have a question for Debbie. What is it? Hit it, girl.
That's my question. Absolutely. So the new Polynesian Island Tower.
Oh, and the question was, can you use a resale contract to stay at the new Island Tower?
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead. We can hear her, but they can't hear her.
Yeah, so that was one of the big questions with Disney Vacation Club. As some of you may know, if you own a Disney Vacation Club contract, if you bought at one of the legacy resorts, can you use those legacy properties to come to the new Island Tower? Absolutely. This is part of the same homeowners association, so you do not have restrictions. So if you own Poly already, you can book at the Island Tower. And if you want to buy at Island Tower or the Legacy Poly, it's still the same contract, same deed. So absolutely.
And the points weren't too bad either. Because
No, they
when I
were
was over
really
there, you
good.
mentioned that they started at like 12 points for the duo studio, but
Yeah.
still, like they weren't bad at all.
Yeah. So like at the Riviera, they have the duo studios, which is literally
Just the Murphy.
a very smaller room. The duo, which I assume stands for two people to stay in there because it's a smaller room.
Yeah.
I
was like,
But
what?
it only has the Murphy bed couch like we're sitting on, and we'll definitely show you the Murphy bed in a little bit. But when you walk into your room, you're just going to see this setup, and then when you're ready to go night, you pull the bed down. So that starts at 12 points
Yeah.
a night, which is very
And again,
reasonable.
you're on the monorail. Magic Kingdom is a couple stops that way. So I was really surprised when you said 12. I actually came out of the bathroom. I was like, did you say 12?
Yeah.
You're like,
Yeah.
yeah, 12.
Right. So since we're talking about points, we'll kind of dive into that real quick just to answer some of those questions. They do have the duo studios. They have the regular studios, which is what we're physically in, and those are 14 to 19 points on average. They have the one bedroom, which is 29 to 48 points on average. They have a two bedroom lock off, which was, I think, about 68 points in that range. And then they also have a couple of penthouse suites. So these are similar to the bungalows. The bungalows average like 120. So the two bedroom, which we have not seen the penthouse suite yet.
Yeah, come on, Debbie.
I know.
Like,
We'll do that
that's
next
tomorrow
year.
night. I don't know.
The two bedroom penthouse suite bungalow, not bungalows, but the penthouse suites, those are like 112.
Oh,
To
okay.
kind of give you an idea.
Yeah. Good to, yes.
So there's a lot of options. And that's why I was saying earlier, I'm super excited because I love Polynesian, but I don't actually get to do a sleepover here because it doesn't have the room configuration that I love. So I end up staying at, Bay Lake Tower or Grand Floridian once in a blue moon, just because they have the one bedroom option. So I am super thrilled, and they've done an amazing job.
Well, even like for my birthday, we were trying to plan a time to stay here. And we're like, okay, there's going to be like about 4 or 5 of us. And this was supposed to be this past November. And we're like, okay, well, we'll figure it out. And oh, shoot, it's just studios. Like, okay, well, we're not going to do a bungalow. So how are we going to figure this out? And so being able to have those other options in there and still be at the Poly is really nice. Because I think for both of us, like the Poly is one of our like top ones.
Yeah. Top three, for sure.
yeah.
Top three. Yeah.
So if you come with like more than 2 or 3 people, then you're kind of like,
starting to
because
get a
this
little-
even sleeps 4.
Yeah.
So, because you've got a bed right here, and then you've got your Murphy bed here
That's
that
what
will
that
come
is.
down. And then depending on how angry you are at the 5th person, there's actually a sitting area over here that they can just kind of lay down on. Like shove them in there.
Yeah. So there is okay, so we showed the lobby.
Mhm.
There is a fantastic restaurant. We spent 2 hours there.
Fantastic.
Walulu is the new restaurant that's here at the Island Tower side.
So this door is right when you come in, and this door is actually hand carved by artists from Polynesian Islands. This is right when you walk in. This was earlier this morning, so it was not busy. Right now it is super packed. They have these really cool fish hanging from the ceiling. These fish are actually made from fishing nets, and the colors, they're not dyed at all, just the fishing nets are different colors. So, and they were repurposed. So the different colors, I think they said the different colors of the fishing nets just showed like how strong the nets were. And it kind of told the fishermen how many fish that, I don't know, like how much
which
weight it
net
could put
to
in there.
use for which type of fish.
So we ate lunch there. Super fun. Sorry for we literally got all this footage today and we're throwing it together. So these are our appetizers. We got like these ahi tuna crisp, and then, we already switched over to our lunch. The food was fantastic. The menu for lunch is the same as the menu for dinner, which, I don't think will bother pretty much anybody, but for us, because we're here all day, and tonight we were kind of like, I wonder if there's more stuff we can try for dinner. But it's all the same menu. I don't know if that'll change eventually, but the food was fantastic.
Right.
And there's also an outside bar, of course, that I think Kristen said feels a lot like Alani in Hawaii, because it's very open air, the outside part of the bar.
The outside bar area. So the inside restaurant that we just showed you at Walulu, they have an outside extension to it, and there's a big outdoor bar out there where you can sit. And I think that's kind of a first come, first serve basis.
Yeah.
Where the indoor restaurant is a reservation kind of thing.
Well, they do have some seating, like outside seating with the restaurant, but it's clearly like separated. So they've got some bigger booths and stuff like that.
Yeah, but fantastic like atmosphere. I mean, I'm an outdoor person, as you know, so lots of little outdoor tables with comfy chairs, and what's it called? Wayfinder? Was that
the
burger?
Wayfinder burger? Holy moly. So it's a smash burger, right? It's smash burger, which is funny because we were talking about that earlier in the day and we're like, oh, look at that. But there's like a hot sauce on it. We didn't know until like the people next to us were like, oh, did you get the burger? And we're like, yeah. And it was like, oh, that's the volcano thing, right? And we were like, wait,
what? Volcano?
Yeah, we're like, sorry, what? And then we get it and we tried the sauce by itself and we're like, ooh, that's spicy.
Really
but then on the burger mixed with everything else, it was really good. So I think they said that's their most popular.
Yeah.
And
it was really good. And then we also had they had chicken thigh sliders, which were great, teriyaki chicken thigh sliders. We did
which I think we'll have to go back through the footage really quick, but we can talk about the food. The food will pop up in a second, I promise. But we had the chicken thigh sliders, and I had the fish of the day, which was super, super good. So the fish of the day it honestly felt more like a dinner, like a dinner plate, like a dinner service. It was really big, but it was really good.
Yeah, the portions were really big. And they also serve breakfast, just so you know, from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. You can have breakfast. You
I believe it's grab and go.
Outdoor bar right there to the left.
To the right,
It was phenomenal atmosphere. And I think the bar itself is open from 10 to 11, and the fish have names.
Yes. So there are 2. Okay. So those are the wings, the wing appetizers, really good. And those are the ahi tuna crisp. Very, very good. And then those were the chicken sliders. That's the fish that I got. And
Asian
that is
salad,
the chow mein salad. And that's the smash burger. So that's kind of everything that we had for lunch. And so all of it super good. And then yes, the fish have names. So I'm gonna hit this. I won't hit the footage again, but there's two fish. A lot of them are like the same color, like blue and green. And then there's two fish in there that are different. And so I happened to physically run into a cast member when I wasn't paying attention because I was just looking through the camera and being an annoying tourist. So when you first walk in, the first big fish that you see, which we're going to go right under him here. So there's these two blue and green fish. And then the third fish there, he's kind of got orange. His name is Mr. Sparkles. Very fabulous name. Love him for it. And then, so that's Mr. Sparkles right there. You see him with his orange fins. And then we go past all these regular fish, which apparently weren't important enough to name. And then we see the the bigger fish. She's about to come up really quick as long as Katie can stop looking. There she is on the left. And that's Luna. So those were the names of the two fish, and I guess that was just what for fun that the cast members named them. But yeah, it was. There's a lot of little things that normally, when you're at a resort that has been open for 20 plus years, you can find all that information on the blog. But today we talked with a lot of obviously very friendly and amazing cast members that told us all the fun facts for us. So that was really fun.
I think it's funny they only named two of the fish.
I know.
Because I said, well, what are the other fish's names? And you're like, they didn't name yet.
There'd be list.
We're going to name them. That's what we're going to do.
They're in the
tonight.
chorus.
We're going to name all the fish.
Yeah.
And we're going to see if it sticks.
Yeah.
Okay, so after the restaurant, over at the Island Tower, they also have a brand new pool area, which is beautiful. So this side of the resort is very Moana themed.
Yes.
Of course, the entire property is Polynesian, very lush tropical decorations. And this side, they went like all in Moana.
Mm-hmm.
So, do we have a clip of the pool over
we
there?
do. So
beautiful.
We're going to kick it off with the
Great
first thing I saw when I walked into the pool area, which were these adorable rubber duckies. I didn't know that you could just take them, so I didn't, but apparently you could. But this is Moana's boat, which is the new splash pad, and then you can kind of see the pool. The pool is obviously smaller because you still have the main poly pool, but it's kind of like the beach walk-in type of pool vibe. Very pretty. And it wasn't super busy today. I thought it would have been busier. But I did notice with the the Moana thing, there were a lot of kids running to it, which that was my nieces are obsessed with Moana. Mm-hmm. So that's a really big pool for them. Even my brother, their dad is oh, we got to go see that. But there's not a lot to play on there. It's just kind of a splash pad and then Moana's boat. So the kids would jump around, and then most people ended up finding their way back to the big pool with a slide and everything else. But the pool is really, really cool.
So the big pool over on the, Polynesian property, there's still the big slides and everything over there. And then over here on the brand new Island Tower today, they have the splash pads, which I think would be really fantastic for the smaller ones.
Yeah.
And then they still have the actual swimming pool where you can swim in. But
and
it is
a hot
little
tub.
bit smaller.
Never forget about the hot tub.
Right.
Love a hot tub. And the pool is open from 7 to 11. So 7 a.m. to 11 p.m.
Which that's pretty late.
Yeah, that was my first question when I walked in there. I was when's the hot tub close? How long can I sit in there in a hot tub? And they're 11, which is pretty late. So I think that's pretty normal for most of the resorts. I'm trying to remember when we were at Boardwalk last month.
Yeah,
how
I've
late
seen
they
a
were
few of them close a little early, and I was like,
Well, when we were in Hilton Head, closed at 7 or 8, and we were oh.
That's really
we can't get a good soak in. Yeah.
That's
but
really
Hilton Head was a little sleepier than most other places. But yeah, the pool is gorgeous. And then it's dark now because it's December. But we actually have a view of the pool. So that larger, and we'll kind of show it again. But again, my rubber ducky is very proud of actually getting one. And again, of course, artwork throughout. But our room actually looks over the pool as well. So this is from our balcony that we have on the room, which is really, really nice. So that was fun to look at and stare at all day today. But yeah,
put it into perspective, like this room would be a preferred view. So
Yeah.
they have like the standard view, and this is the regular deluxe studio. It's not the duo studio. But on the regular view, it would be 14 points, and this room would be 19 points. So that's like,
That's still not bad.
that's really
Yeah.
great, in my opinion. And for those out there that are like, okay, Polly, maybe I want to do a little add-on itis or something.
Yeah.
The average price per point is 180 to 190, obviously depending, on the contract and everything in the seller. But just to give you an idea, let's say you wanted to buy 50 points, just for easy math, that's like $9,200, and then you own it. So this particular resort, the Polynesian, it was actually opened in 2017. Was it 2017?
Wait, the Poly?
No,
No, the Poly opened in the 70s.
Yeah.
When they built
1971. I knew I had a 7 in my brain.
1971, 2017, same diff. Yeah.
It has a 7.
Yeah,
so
we're
it's the
fine.
same.
It's fine.
So this resort as a hotel opened in 1971, and then it became a DVC in 2015. So the deeds still have 40 years left.
Oh, that's pretty good.
So that's a lot.
Oh, yeah. I think they said like 2050 something. Or wait, was it
2055, right?
2055? Yeah.
2065. If
I'm
it
just-
became a DVC in 2015, it gets 50 years. Wouldn't that be 2065? Or am I totally wrong?
I don't know. I feel like I should know. And somebody told me, huh? Oh, it's 65.
Right.
Thank you from production. Yeah, it's 65.
Yeah,
Thanks.
but that's a lot of years if you wanted to buy.
We're gonna have flying cars by then. We better. I'm gonna be mad. Yeah, I think one of the things I thought about the most before we came here, besides what's the food gonna taste like, was I didn't know what they were up until I saw like the big influencers. We're not there yet, but we will be. But I saw the big influencers coming a few days ago. But we've been looking at the tower since forever.
Months,
yeah, for probably about a year now, and we're like, what is it? What's going on? And we've been taking photos of the tower from this same little walk up stairs at the Poly, like kind of on the other side of the pool. So we've just kind of been like watching and taking pictures. And there were these like really big holes in the side of the building, and I didn't understand what they were. And I was like, what is that? And then a couple weeks ago, I was like, oh, looks like there's like shrubs in there, like maybe that's a club level type deal or whatever. Apparently they're called the terraces, and there's 4. There's 2 that face the lakeside to where you can see the rest of the Poly, sometimes the pool. Depending on what angle you're standing in there, you can see the castle. And then there's 2 on the other side that unfortunately face a lot of construction right now.
Yeah,
So
right now.
you can see the monorail, and then it does look like a golf course construction at the moment, and traffic. So, but they're called the terraces, and they're really, really pretty.
Beautiful.
And it's not an exclusive thing. So I guess right now it's sort of exclusive because you have to have a room here in the tower to be able to take the elevator to get there. But once, they're on the 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th floors. So there's 4 of them. There's 2 on the roadside, 2 on the poolside. So we're going to show you them.
Really
They're
pretty.
very nice. I might rattle through this fast depending on how fast the footage goes. So here we go. So this is on the 3rd floor. This is the bamboo forest terrace. So all of these they're just a peaceful place to sit, and 2 of them have really good views. This is the one on the 6th floor. Looks like the footage is out of order. This is the smallest one. It's the coral terrace, pretty small, but still really nice, really pretty. This is my favorite one. This is on the 5th floor. This basically, I don't know why I put that video in there. I'm so sorry, but it is, so let's see. Hold on, I'm gonna play it again. But basically all of these terraces they're just a nice place to sit and hang out and chill, and you'll have a really good view. And they take no special access. You don't have to be club level. You don't have to be DVC. Well, I guess to stay here, you have to be DVC unless they do cash. But yeah, they're just really pretty terraces. Shockingly, all of the plants were fake. Yeah. So we were a little shook when we went. It makes sense.
I was shocked.
Yeah.
That they were fake.
It
Maybe
makes
not all of
sense.
them, but
No, I think
the
all of them.
ones.
I was touching them all.
Oh, you were on
Yeah, I
all of
was like,
them.
is this fake? Yeah, that's fake. That's fake. That's fake. And then in the lobby, I was like, ooh, birds of paradise. And I walked over and I was like, that's fake too. So it's a mix of fake and real
Foliage.
shrubbery.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
But the nice
But
thing, like they're like little peaceful little areas to sit at. You know, there's plenty of space if you have a large group or if you just want
yeah,
to take some time. Like the one on the 6th floor that we went up to, there was literally a girl kind of nooked
oh,
in
she
the
was reading
corner
a book.
and reading a book
Yeah,
and just relaxing and having her own quiet time. But the
holding
two
space.
with the lake view, you could seriously have a fantastic view. Like, let's say hypothetically, you get the basic view when you book the island tower. You can go to those little private terraces, which is open to all the guests here in the island tower, and you can watch the fireworks. I mean, it was
Yeah,
really
I
nice.
feel like by about 10 o'clock or probably about 9 o'clock, those terraces, because we were there today and maybe there was one other person in there whenever we went, they're going to be packed with people.
Oh yeah,
Because the
it'll
second
be
you
like
go out
Bailey
there, you're like,
Tower, like the
oh, yeah,
lounge on
it'll
the
be
top
like,
floor.
yeah, it'll be like Villain's Lair.
Yeah.
But I hear we have 2 questions. Hit us with it.
From the preliminary videos, it seemed like the kitchen and living room area in the 1 and 2 bedroom units are quite narrow. What do you think about it in person?
Okay, so it's basically the kitchen in the 1 and 2 bedrooms look narrow. What do we think about it? To be totally honest, Ron, we haven't been able to see the 1 and 2 bedrooms.
Right.
I will say, but these
But we
rooms,
heard
they are narrow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so we heard
we've
that the
seen,
one
yeah.
bedroom. We're going to go over to Saratoga Springs tomorrow because at Saratoga they have the model that's available. They don't have any models here in the Island Tower for guests just to preview, but we heard that when you walk into the front door, the kitchen is
Long.
along the wall.
Yeah.
And the person, Jerry, was actually explaining it to us, and he actually complimented it. He was saying that it was nice because it didn't take up a lot of space. It seemed like the kitchen was all along the right wall into the model. So I can only assume that that's probably it. I
Well,
don't think
and
it's
I've
going to be like a
noticed-
big kitchen like we're
I've
used
noticed
to. Maybe.
even in this studio that we're sitting in, it's very long, like long this way. So compared to like other rooms that we've been in before, like this is when you said that we had a deluxe studio. This is bigger than I thought it was going to be, and then we'll bring around the camera or whatever. But it is, a lot of them are built like on the long side.
Right.
Like you'll notice it all is kind of leaning long. And there was housekeeping was kind of going through some of the stuff when I was walking down the hallway, and I was kind of like glancing in, and they really utilize this opposite wall to us, this one long wall.
Mhm.
But I think it works, honestly. From everything I've been
Right.
able to snoop and look and also see footage and talking to Jerry, I think it does work. Our kitchen is this way, is right here, but
Mhm.
we're in the studio. So hopefully we'll get the penthouse soon and we'll let you know.
Because we did not personally see the 1 and 2 bedrooms yet. But we did hear that it was, when you walk in, it's all built on one wall. It's not like a square kitchen like you would normally see in a typical DVC deluxe studio.
They've utilized the space because I was initially thinking that the rooms would be laid out in the way that they were with Riviera, which is like similar to the other, like the 1 bedroom we had in Riviera. And what I've seen from videos and stuff, and Ron, you've probably seen more than us, honestly, is they're really utilizing space in a different way, like they're
A cruise ship kind of way.
yeah, honestly, yeah, and not in a bad way, not in a bad way at all. This studio feels like one of the junior or like one of the suites that you would get on a cruise ship, like this. Yeah. What was our other question? Thank you for your question, Ron.
Denise asked, when can you call DVC to book any of the rooms?
You can book them now. I think you can book them now with your points, right? We know
Right,
somebody that booked it in
so-
January.
Yeah, so we're here on opening day. They did not have the option to use your DVC ownership points to book for opening day, but now it's open. And I believe mid-January, you can actually call right now and you can use your points and you can book, or you can rent and be a cash visitor like we are tonight.
Yeah.
So yeah, those 2 options I think are all available. Absolutely.
Yeah, we know somebody that will be here in about a month.
January
Yeah.
14th.
Yeah. So yeah,
Kristen
with
Tuddis
with
is gonna-
points. Yeah. So
Should I
yeah.
not say her name?
Shut it
Telling your
down.
business.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah. So and one thing I wasn't sure about was if it was going to be. I know you said you could rent with the cash price, but I wasn't sure if this was going to be like strictly DVC or if there were going to be rooms that were not DVC rooms and then DVC rooms. So obviously when you walk in, my question was answered this before I even walked in because everything says Disney Vacation Club. The floor mat when you walk in is Disney Vacation Club. Everything is Disney Vacation Club. So even though they are offering the cash price, all of the rooms, if you do pay the cash price, will be the same as the DVC rooms.
Mhm.
So it's not like
Yeah,
you'll get
because
a
normally
different.
the DVC rooms are a little bit bigger. They
Yeah.
tend to have a little more amenity, a little more high end when you're an owner. And the rumor has it that they're all the same in this particular tower,
Mhm.
you know?
Well, let's talk about the room. I will say we're going to have to do some live moving of the Murphy bed because I don't think I got footage of the Murphy bed to put together. But this is the room. So this is our view. We're going to show you again because we're really proud of it. Is the view from our room. Really, really nice. Loved to look at it all day. And then this is the inside of the room. So that's our kitchen. And that's actually where we're sitting. Oh, great. Yeah, no, for sure. I'm really glad the footage stopped right there.
Well,
But
it's got a little washer.
yeah.
You know, it's got the little
Yeah.
washing machine and then it's got the mini fridge. It's the cool thing, and you and I both even noticed that this morning when we checked in because our room was ready at 9 a.m.
Yeah, when nobody's
'Cause
checking out, your
nobody checked
check-in time
out.
is super early.
But
yeah.
this room for the studios, normally the studios only have a crew egg. And then the one bedrooms
Oh, the
have an
Keurig,
actual
yeah.
coffee
Mhm.
pot, you know, and so on. But this room has both. It's a combo.
Yeah.
So I'm a big fan of coffee in the morning, so it had both. So I was
Can
happy.
we show them around? I'll move the
Absolutely,
camera around.
absolutely. All right, we're
right,
gonna
all
walk
right.
around the room and show you.
Okay. So, bear with me. Okay, we're on a hi
Tell me when I
Debbie.
need to move.
So we're on a different thing. So this is the kitchen. So you can see the kitchen, and here's where we've been sitting. I don't know how far we can go in here with these cameras. Sorry, one second. My microphone is stuck. There we go. But if you come around this way, sorry, we are all messed up with cords. Why don't you walk them through it, Debbie?
All
Here,
right. Well,
you talk them through it. I'll just move the camera.
okay.
Yeah, no, you don't have to move with me. I'll just move the camera and you can watch over there. So just watch there and talk about the bathroom.
Oh, okay. Okay, so here is the one bathroom. There's not two bathrooms in the studio. Fantastic lighting, very cool. Like the backsplash, you know, they've got this big contrast green. The water closet has a glass door, which I personally love. And the floor on the tile has like this turtle kind of pattern, which I thought was cool. Great big shower. There's a seat in there to sit down if you want to. It has the rain shower head and it also has the detachable head. So that's the shower area. This is a lock-off unit, so you could have a lock-off unit. And then as you walk into the room, there's the big flat screen television. Here's the patio, which looks onto the pool. And if you look to the right, you see the regular Polynesian resort that we're all so familiar with. You see Moana's pool, the new big pool, and then over to the right, you'll see Bay Lake Tower and then Space Mountain. And you can actually see Cinderella's castle from our room, but it's probably too far away. You can see it in the big distance across Seven Seas Lagoon. And then there's Kaylee. She's our tech person. It's very hard to do this live when you're walking around with a camera, just so you know. But anyway, So back into here. Oh, we got to show you the Murphy bed. I'm sorry, we have to pull the bed down.
Yeah.
You got to see the Murphy
Okay.
bed, just
Yeah.
because I love a good Murphy bed. And the backdrop art is so pretty. It's got Nafiti sleeping, so when you're sleeping in the Murphy bed.
And we got Moana, and then Hey, he's in the bottom left corner there. So we've got Moana, Tafiti, and Hey, just kind of a silhouette of him, but we're glad to see him.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's a fantastic, and all their beds are super comfortable. Every time we've always stayed in the studio or one bedroom, we always end up using the Murphy bed. And I have to say, they are super, super comfortable. I'm not going to bother making this pretty. I'm just going to close it.
Yeah.
Just for, you don't need to see me make a bed.
Yeah.
All right. So that gives you a tour. There is a dresser. There is a little dining room table and a little
Oh, yeah.
couch.
Sorry. Yeah. Here.
The
We'll
dresser,
go
it
through
does
it.
have very long drawers, which I thought was pretty cool. And it does have a little sliding closet as well in the hallway. So there is plenty of space if you're doing a short stay. If you were coming here for 2 weeks, I'm not sure, you would definitely have a lot of luggage. So you'd have to kind of maneuver that a little bit.
Yeah.
But, and it comes with the Hey Disney app.
Yeah. Alexa.
Now she's going to start going, hi, Debbie.
I know. Yeah. What do you need?
I heard her turn on as soon as I
Yeah.
said that.
We saw her. She's like, huh?
Anyway, so that kind of gives you an idea what the new tower studio room looks like. And I have to say, from top to bottom, phenomenal job with the decor, the decorations, the theming. I mean,
Definitely more
really-
modern.
It's absolutely beautiful. It's
Yeah.
really stunning. And I've always been a huge fan of the Polynesian anyway. So this just kind of takes it up just one more notch for me. And I can't wait to stay in one of the 1 or 2 bedrooms because that really suits my family.
Yeah, one thing that I really liked as kind of like, oh, that's a nice touch. I didn't realize it after it took me like 6 hours of being here to realize. All of the sidewalks, or most of the sidewalks and walkways, are the darker concrete. And so it was actually when we were on the lava rock terrace when I was like, oh, everything's like so dark. Oh, haha, I get it, lava rock. And then I looked over at at some of the like downstairs at people walking around outside, and I was like, wait, all of the sidewalk stuff is that darker kind of like concrete. I know it's still concrete, but it still looks like get it, lava rock, like here we are, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I thought that was really cool. The artwork is absolutely fantastic. And then just happening to be here when, the Native Islanders were also here, and just kind of like seeing that was really, really cool. And
I loved
then
how they blessed the tower this morning.
I know, I
think
didn't know
that
what was going on. It
that
was so quiet.
really, really
Yeah.
beautiful. That
It
a
was
nice
really,
touch.
like,
That was nice.
I like cried a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I got really
Yeah.
caught up in the moment. I was like,
No, I love when they do that.
yeah.
That's nice.
and just all of the like how much of the artwork they used from like actual Native Islanders that worked and did it, like a hand carved door and that entire mural that was hand done. It's just beautiful top to bottom.
Yeah.
Love it. Yeah.
They did a great job.
Yeah.
So we hope that you all, did you have anything else to add? I was,
I don't think so. I'm looking at my notes. No. If you happen to go by the pool and they have those little rubber duckies, you should take one because they were really, really cute. They were shaped like pineapples. I just thought they were nice.
They were
There's no
adorable.
gift shop. There's no gift shop.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
We
I
do
was-
have something super, super sonic important to mention too.
Oh,
Okay. So about the Island Tower, there's no gift shop here.
no.
And there's no like sundry store. So if you do need to get a toothbrush or maybe some swimmies for your child, you are going to have to walk. It is a 3.5 minute walk. So not bad. 3.5 minutes over to the
guess.
Polynesian to the store. So that's not really a big deal. But I did want to mention, because we're almost to January 1st, 2025. So for those of you who are going to book a Disney hotel collection, which it's not just the deluxe resorts, which of course we're a big fan of, but it's all the DVCs, the Disney resorts. There's 25 of them in the area. So starting January 1st to December 31st, super big news, I'm sure you know, on the day of check-in, you get a free water park pass. So
Oh wait, you
can
told me
go.
that. I totally forgot. I was like, no way. No, you told me that. I forgot.
So you get free. So let's say hypothetically today you're checking in. It's December 17th, and normally your room it says check-ins at 4 o'clock. You can go to either Typhoon Lagoon or Disney's Blizzard Beach, opening like when they open, and spend the whole day for free at one of the parks as long as it's open. And that's just kind of like a little perk to go with your DVC stay. So I think that's pretty awesome. I love that.
Somebody said to get a duck for her. Sorry, they're out today. I got the last one today, so
Oh,
I
she's
don't.
got one though.
I don't know. Yeah, you can't have it. You can't have it. But yeah, if there's another one, you can. The thing was, okay. I'm sorry.
Email me. I'll get you a duck. Email me.
I'm gonna digress about these ducks. So I walk in at like 8:30 in the morning, and the lady was like, "Oh, you know, like how you doing today?" I was like, "I'm doing really good." These ducks are so cute.
They have little pineapple heads.
They're little pineapple. I was like, "Oh my goodness, these are so cute. I have to take a picture of them. I'm just obsessed with them. I love them." And she was like, "Aren't they the cutest?" And I was like, "Yeah." And I wanted her to be like, "You should take one." And she wasn't. So I was like, "Oh, maybe you like can't take them." So I was like, "Fine, like I won't take one." And then I come back 15 minutes later and there's only one left. So I was like, "Oh, wait, so they were for takesies, but maybe I wasn't a kid or something. I don't know." And so then there was one just alone and I could see him from our balcony. And so we were sitting there and I was like, "It's still there. It's still there. If it's still there when we go later, I'm going to go grab it." And it was still there and
She
I grabbed him.
dashed.
Yeah. Live, laugh, love him. Can't wait to put him on my bookshelf. But yeah, no gift shop, which, you know, Disney gift shop everywhere. I figured there was going to be a gift store. There's not. I'm a little bummed about it, but they do have some Island Tower merch in the main Poly gift shop. So we're going to go check that out. But I was shocked. No gift shop. That, you know, I couldn't believe it.
They might
But,
add one. I don't
yeah.
know.
I would have bought some.
3 minutes.
Yeah,
We're good. We'll
it's
walk
fine.
over.
Yeah, and that's where the main pool, the big restaurant, everything else is. So yeah, this has been really fun. I'm really excited to see the other rooms. We're gonna check out the 1 bedroom at Saratoga. The what is it? The preview room.
Yeah. And then we're going to do the duo. So the duo tower, we're going to come back January 14th. But definitely, if you would like to, you know, definitely subscribe or, you know, follow us because some really exciting news. February 21st, we're going out to California and we're going to do a tour of the brand new villas at the hotel. We're also going to go to the Grand Californian. And then March 1st, we're going to go over to Alani. So we're going to be doing a deep dive into that property, the rooms and the restaurants and stuff. So that's exciting.
I'm so excited. I've never been out to Hawaii. I'm so excited.
Yeah,
we're going to eat so much. We're going to see so much. It's going to be so fun. Yeah. So yeah, hopefully we can do this live thing again. If you guys liked it, let us know. I had a lot of fun doing it. It's the first time. We've never done it, so I hope it was okay. I know we're running at about like maybe a 20-second. I don't know. Kaylee is feverishly typing right now, so I hope she's not fighting with you guys in the chat. But if she is, just keep fighting her. But yeah, if you guys liked it, then we'll definitely do more of them, especially when we go out to well, it'll probably be difficult to do it in Hawaii because we'll be 6 hours behind everybody. But yeah, we'll do it at.
Let's do it at noon.
Let's do it. Oh, that's not that bad. See, yeah, we'll do it at 3 a.m. Yeah. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. And I don't know. Like we'll see. We're gonna go have a couple of drinks. If you happen to find yourself at the Island Tower, we'll see you at the bar outside.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for tuning in, and we hope to see you soon.
Yes.
Bye.
One other thing, because I think we're trying to figure out how to stop the live, actually, is
unplug it.
Yeah, but Kaylee's laughing over there. Did you stop it yet or no? No. Okay, cool. One other thing, I don't think they're gonna do the room key for the elevators forever. Because that was, I think they were telling me that was just a temporary thing. So if you do want to walk over, you can only see the first floor and then outside. And I had somebody this morning try to I just saw someone this morning try to go from the regular pool into the Island Tower pool, and his room key didn't work. And he was at the normal like the normal poly, and it wouldn't let him in the pool. I don't know if that was a fluke thing or if they're really only letting tower people go into the tower pool. So that's something for us to
Right.
check into
They
and
might
ask
be
about. But
crowd controlling.
yeah,
a
just
little
for right
bit.
now. So it could be a little bit more exclusive on that end. But anyway, I think Kaylee has figured out how to end the stream now. So one last final little tidbit for you. But thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you next time.
Mahalo.
Bye.